We are more than excited to give these guys a chance to compete. This is the first time, since I've been here where we've had 3 of the 6 teams that were in the Southeast Regional last year, back to back to back. So we'll open conference play with North Greenville. Obviously an outstanding program. They've done a wonderful job over the past few years getting some high-level players, nationally ranked opponent. Week 2 we'll then have UNC Pembroke here at Erskine as well, who was in Southeast Regional as well. Those guys have been really, really good. Great addition to the conference, and then we'll go right to Mount Olive as well right out of the gate. Obviously, we're going to open with our rival Lander. Great program just up the road. We've had Coach Burke and I have now put together a nice little tradition where we've given our guys a chance to compete year in and year out. And we're highly excited about, obviously, finding out what our club's about early. This is the most challenging schedule that I've had since we've been here at Erskine, and we've tried to set our fall, early spring, and really just everything that we've done on a daily basis to challenge our players, to give them an opportunity to just compete at a high level. And we're very excited about getting the opportunity to play some of the best teams in the country right out of the gate. Well, we have Coach Perez, first off, has done an incredible job coming in as our new pitching coach. He's been a great addition. I want to highlight the culture of the pitching staff first. They've really put their nose down. They found an identity. They take a lot of pride in their work every day. We ask our players to be professional in all of their work. The detail, the urgency that they've gone about their work in this year has really given us a chance to take a stride collectively as a staff, and I think they have an identity together, which I'm extremely excited about. But guys that are leading the charge, returning Friday starter and Alan Sathoff, couldn't be more excited for him this year to get a chance to kind of be that guy for us, and I think one of the elite pitchers in the league. He has worked extremely hard this fall to really round himself out to be a complete pitcher. He'll return for us as a Friday starter. Really good pieces that have kind of found themselves into those roles as well. Excited about Landon Dennis. He did start for us at times on the weekend last year. Great kid, hard worker, does a wonderful job. He's a returner. And then Caleb Dix has really stood out to us this fall and obviously in the early spring as a front runner for a starting role. Transfer from SJR, St. John's River Community College in Florida. Outstanding worker, very high ceiling, and he's kind of found himself to be in a starter role as well. The neat part about the staff, though, is there's a lot of guys that have come into our program that have starter type stuff and starter abilities. 2 freshmen that I'd like to highlight is Blake Tipmore, kid from Florida, really, really good competitor, has done a nice job for us. Logan Spivey out of Georgia, very high character young man, works hard, got a great breaking ball and has really emerged as well as some guys that we can lean on. Bryce Deese and Joe Allegre from California as well. The freshman staff on that end of things, Dustin Scoggins, local product. We feel like we've got one of the best freshman pitching staffs that we could have ever brought in this year, and they've really exceeded expectations. Josh Collette, transfer from Pitt, has really had a couple good outings here in the early spring, who will vie for starts as well, and also back end innings. And Daniel Voss, junior college transfer from Florida as well. He's actually from Amsterdam. He's an international student, 6'7", got a very high ceiling, extremely hard worker. He's also emerged as a starter. And lastly, and this is a great thing to be able to go through a long list, Harry Bernard as well has really proven himself over time here at Erskine to be extremely reliable. Gave us one of the best starts that I've ever seen in a postseason game last year against Mount Olive, and unfortunately came up a little bit short in the 9th inning there at the end, but he got us to that finish line and handed it off to our closer, Johnny Hummel. Have to highlight him. John is just a baseball player. We call him Johnny Baseball, and does everything for this team, ultimately for us to win. So he's caught a majority of our innings here in the fall, but he's also still going to be our back-end closer. Brings incredible makeup and grit to the back end of our bullpen, and really, really wants to win. And he's everything that you look for in a closer. And lastly, Ira Clifton in the back of our bullpen as well has really emerged as a guy that I think is polished. He's a young man that's had a chance to throw as a freshman, been in some high-pressure situations over the years, and now coming full circle for him to really be a reliable bullpen arm for us as well. So makeup of our position players, I know it's been well documented. It's a gritty, hard-nosed bunch. They play the game the right way. They do the little things, and they're extremely hard workers. Behind the plate, obviously we returned Dalton Boyd. Christian Rivera, a junior college transfer from Florida, has really emerged as an offensive threat, done a really nice job for us, and covered Johnny Hummel as well, who's also our closer. So we feel like we've been solidified back there in a very dynamic group behind the plate. In the infield, Ashby Smith has found his way at third base. Him and Cal Kriska are two junior college transfers that have come in. Ashby actually transferred from Georgia State. I had a chance to recruit him at Presbyterian College. Done a really nice job. The middle guys, Kyle Marti, freshman from Miami, Florida. J.J. Gonzalez, transfer from St. John's River as well. Really solidified the shortstop position for us. And also Cal Pacino, who returns to us as a senior this year, is really looking to take some leadership. I think he's one of those players that just shows up every day. And, you know, he scraps you. He's going to run, steal a bunch of bases, get after it every day. Really brings that gritty makeup that we're looking for over there at second base. And Kane Fisher has really emerged for us, I think, as the voice of this program, the voice of our locker room. Been a great leader on and off the field for us, and I expect him to have a bit of a breakout year on the offensive side, which we're really excited. But the most depth I feel like that we have, as solid as we are in the infield, is our outfield play. Every one of them brings a new dynamic to the table. It's a very hard-working group. Tariq Bacon returns in right field. Expect him to have a great season for us. Put great numbers up for us last year, and has really sold out for the team concept. And I think that his skills and ability are going to really take off due to that. Armando Becerra returns as a sophomore this year. Saw a lot of playing time as a freshman. Will solidify us in center field. Jason Randolph, transfer from Polk State. From Florida. He is electric bat. He is an incredible athlete, can really run, make some things happen on the field, and is going to vie for a lot of time out there. Gregory Sanders, Dante Wade, those two guys are incredible program guys. Very, very high character players, smart players. They know how to handle the bat, do the little things the right way. And lastly, Rafael Flores is a high school kid from Miami, high baseball IQ. He swung the bat really, really well for us as of late, and those guys have really collectively become a unit. So each guy is showing the ability to bring something to the table. They're going to make my job extremely hard to write a lineup, but that's what you want. I always tell our coaches I want it to be the toughest thing for me to write a lineup, because we have so many capable guys. But to sum all of them up into one, they're a team, and they enjoy being together. They enjoy spending time as a group, and I think that's going to show up in a big way this season. Yeah, this team this year will be exciting to watch. They bring a wealth of energy in the dugout. You'll see the love that these boys have for each other. That's something that I'm most excited to showcase, that we're going to have a group of guys that show up every day and will exude what a true baseball team is all about. It's a team sport, and it's a group of guys, I think, that really do love each other. So that's something here at Erskine. We talk about family, and anybody that's an alum or has been here at Erskine, you know it's family. They're showing those qualities on a daily basis. So we hope to see you at Greer Field this spring. Bring your families. We got a beautiful hill up there. We can come out and put some blankets out on the hill, come out and enjoy some baseball. Spring is in the air, and we look forward to seeing you at Greer Field. Go Fleet.